Hello. Bro, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. Hello and welcome back to
Killing Time
Killing
with
Time.
Keegan and Taj. So we got sent in the topic today of how to get out of work.
But before that, we'll talk about last week why there wasn't a video. I got my wisdom teeth out, which was awful, and I would not recommend it to anyone. If you're thinking about getting your wisdom teeth out, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's a week of just hell.
See, I'd recommend it because mine was like a 2-day recovery. I only had 3 to get pulled out, so I got all 3 pulled out, and 2 days later I was fine.
Yeah.
I think you're just weak.
I think his was 2 days. I was on my 5th day. My head was like this big and so swollen. It was so bad. But yeah, that's why we had no podcast last week. I do apologise, but like you guys really care that much. You were probably like, thank God, that's like a week where they're not promoting something again.
So once again, we asked for you guys to send in what we should talk about, and we got a few in this week, but the one that we wanted to talk about was how to get out of work, because I've been out of work for like 2 months now. Keegan missed work last week.
Yeah, I've been out of work for about a week, and it was actually fun fact, it was our 2IC who sent that one in, because she's a little bit upset that everyone's taking off work at the moment because we've got no staff. But
so we'll start off with the good one to get out of work.
Well, hold up, before we talk about what type of are we talking about getting out of doing certain jobs at work?
No.
Are we talking about just taking off work for the day? What's the best excuses to use, maybe? Or
I reckon we start with taking the day off of work.
Alright, because I'm really bad at doing this. There's no good way of doing it for me. I get stressed out when someone's like, you can't work. I'm like, oh, now I've got to come up with an excuse. And then it's like, how do you make that excuse waterproof? Like watertight? And it's like, I struggle. At the end of the day, I'm just like, alright, I'll work because it's too hard for me. But what about you? What would you say best way?
Honestly, I don't think I've ever actually chucked a sickie. The only time I've skipped work is when I'm actually sick or have a broken arm.
Yeah, I'm the same. I haven't actually taken off of work if I don't need to. Well, unless it's like booking off work for like a party or something. Like I know a couple of people were like, oh, I've got an 18th, so I can't work this day, and you're like, really? That's why you can't work. But then again, I've gone and booked off.
Yeah, but the thing is, you've booked that off. You haven't just called up on a day.
No, I haven't.
I can't come in.
I'm working on my 21st birthday. Okay. The day I turn 21, I'm at work because they won't let me take it off. Because it's like, I've taken too many days off already. So there's that. But I don't know. Yeah, the sickie is probably like number one.
So just straight up call out, just can't come in. Can't come in today. Sorry. Feeling a bit ill.
Yeah, what would you say the second one would be?
Well, you could call up and say, oh yeah.
You know our boss does this is his best way of getting out of work. He uses the sickie card but on his children.
It works though.
Yeah, the amount of days he has off because his child is sick. It's like you think that he's like sick as well, but no. And then he'll come back for a day, and then he'll be sick, and then he's sick off. So that he gets a whole week off. He's very smart. So like we've got the you're sick, your child's sick,
your pet's sick.
Yeah, well, my pet passed away, and I had to go to work the next day. But I think I've had people, my friends have not gone to work because their pets passed away, which is understandable. You don't really want to talk to people at that time. What else? It's just people. Death. Someone's died, maybe. That would be a good way to get off of work.
That's a great way to get out. Me nan died.
Not that it's like a good thing to actively want to kill someone to get off of work, but if worst comes to worst, you've got an option.
Hey, you don't really want to work on Friday. Who's on the hit list this week?
Yeah, you could. Doctor's appointment. I used my dentist one because I forgot to actually put the day in that I was going to the dentist. And bear in mind, I booked my wisdom teeth 6 months before, but I didn't think I'd have any issue. And then it was like everything happened. I totally forgot about it. And I got a call up from them and they were like, yeah, you getting your wisdom teeth out in 3 days. I was like, oh, I have not told work. So I had to try and get like my whole week off. Oh, I wasn't coming in regardless, but like at least I told them.
Speaking about calling about wisdom teeth to take the day off, when I broke my arm, the day that I was meant to have off, because I called in sick because I was getting my wisdom teeth pulled out. So called in for the Tuesday. I was like, yeah, I can't work because I'm going to get my wisdom teeth taken out. On the Monday, I broke my arm. So it worked perfectly because I had already called in sick for Tuesday. Didn't need to call up and be like, hey, I broke my arm. Straight up, just I'm not working today anyway because
it was
I
great.
called in sick.
You also got a solid 2 months off now as well.
Yeah, it's actually been kind of rough.
How is your arm now? Just work?
It kind of works. Like I've got movement. I can't rotate it.
Oh, that's not good. I don't know, it's struggle. Like you should see how he does stuff. Like when he's trying to work on his car or something, this hand's doing everything, and then he'll give this hand just something to hold, and he'll just sit here like this, and he's trying to like put stuff, and he can't move it. It's the funniest thing.
You should see me trying to take like a drink to my I'll take like a plate of food and a drink to my bedroom. I got the plate of food like leant up against my stomach in my left hand, and it's still like shaking like mad because this arm's weak. Trying to focus on not spilling my drink.
Well, now it's like what best ways to get out of like doing a job at work. Like I know most of you have like that one job at work that you just hate doing, and you come up with like some excuse to not do it.
Yeah, cool.
What else? Some people don't like putting the load away in the fridges because it's too cold, and they get cold, and so they try to use that one to get out of doing their job, which makes no sense because we have jackets. Put a jacket on.
And you can just turn the fridge off.
Yeah, you can just turn the fridge off and it's not that cold. Wear gloves. That's like one of my favourite jobs, putting the load away.
Yeah, because you get to hide from customers
you
for
get
like 15 minutes.
You get out from serving customers for about 15 minutes. You're just by yourself. You got some me time, putting stuff away. Although some people don't put it away properly, so you end up spending like 30 minutes because you have to like rotate everything. I'd say, doing the load to get out of serving customers, that's a decent way to get out of doing that job.
I'd even say doing the dishes to get out of serving customers.
See, I can't do the dishes anymore. I used to really like doing the dishes, but the chemicals...
We have gloves.
No, it still doesn't... It's still like the water gets in and stuff. I do them if I have to. Like, if no one else can do them, I'll go in and do them. There's one way to get out of doing the dishes. I've got dermatitis, so I can't do my dishes because it just inflares it.
What other jobs do you try and get out of at work?
It's not many. I like doing them. The crushing boxes, I try to get out of doing that because every time I go, the balers are always full, and I'll end up having to make a bale. And there's another job people like to get out of doing is making their bale. So you have a baler, right?
That's like everyone in the store,
yeah,
though,
that's
apart from
everyone.
3 people.
Yeah, you have a baler, right? And you crush the boxes, and when it gets to a certain height, you have to like tie it up and make a bale and move it. And you get some people that will fill it up, right, to the point where it needs to be like it crushes them down. They will open it up and then close the thing back up and reset it. So whoever crushes their boxes next does it. I have not done that, because I don't know how to open the bale.
To this machine, and the boxes are like, they don't even have to be nearing full. Like if they're at a certain level, I'm like, no, this is too risky.
You leave, and like the manager looks at you when you open it up, sees your face, you're like, oh, closes it, and you look at them and you walk back with your boxes. It's not really any other jobs. There's the oven, chicken oven.
I don't mind doing the chicken
Yeah, I
oven,
don't mind doing it either. I kind of like doing
honestly,
all the
I like
jobs.
doing anything that kind of gets me away from serving for like a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
Just because.
serving is the one. Oh, I actually kind of don't like filling. Mainly because when you start filling, people come up and stand right by you. And they're watching you as you're trying to put in this stuff to make the cabinet because it's empty. And they're just standing there staring at you over the counter. They haven't got a number. 5 other people have got a number, but they haven't got a number. And then they're just like... So you do your best to ignore it.
Or they just straight up come up to you while you're filling.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, I'll just grab some of that, please.
No. Sorry.
Do you have a number?
Oh, no, I didn't get a number.
Go get a number. That's what they're there for, right? There's 5 other people.
But I've been waiting here 10 minutes and I haven't been served.
Have you got a number? That's why you haven't been served. Did it not come across your mind when we were calling out the numbers and serving people that maybe in that 10 minutes that you were standing there, you should probably have got yourself a ticket, a number? Filling's the worst one, I'd say. Mainly because, like, and then they'll be there and they're like, oh,
We don't have any chorizos.
And it's like, well, I was about to put them in. but you want something. Yeah, we kind of like doing our jobs at work.
Not gonna lie, I miss working.
Yeah.
Like at first I was like, oh, it's gonna be the money that I miss. Like, yeah, I do kind of miss making money, but I'm also pretty bored just staying at home. Like,
Yeah, it gives you something to do. And plus, when you're doing the jobs at work and actually going to do work, your day goes so much quicker.
we'll move on to the next segment, which is our weekly purchase.
Yeah, so our purchase of the week, our $20 limit, has it been
20.
stretched?
I thought it was 10.
Was it 10? I thought it was
We'll
20.
make it 20.
We'll
but
make it 20.
I capped myself at 10 this week, and I
Yeah.
still think I've got a decent purchase.
And I spent $4 this week with my weekly purchase because I'm not going to lie, I totally forgot. But my latest purchase has been $4 and I thought they were pretty cool. Do you want to go first, Tosh, or would you like me to?
Alright, so I bought a plant
Yeah.
for my bedroom. And I bought a pot, so I got the pot and plant all
You
in
got
one.
a plant and pot combo.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So in total, it summed up to the plant was $5 and the pot was $4, $9. Got $1 spare, or $11 spare if we're doing the 20 cap. But so it's a plant actually. It's called a Monstera. It's got holes in the leaf. That's why I bought it, because it looked pretty cool. And the pot is just like this grey terracotta pot, and then I got my girlfriend to paint it so it looks like a concrete pot.
Mine's a little bit on the cheaper side. I spent a total of $4, which is actually what they are. I just bought some Hot Wheels because I don't know if any of you guys know, but Taj and I are kind of infatuated with Hot Wheels at the moment and collecting them. But now it's up to you guys to decide who had the better purchase. Is it the two Hot Wheels that are very JDM? It's a Honda Prelude and a 300ZX, or is it Taj's plant that doesn't have many leaves? Oh no, it doesn't. It has a lot of holes in its leaves, so it's a faulty plant.
It's not a faulty plant.
It's faulty.
That's how it comes from the factory. That's how it's manufactured.
That's how it's manufactured with holes in it.
It's more aerodynamic.
Okay, yes.
But we'll put a poll up on the Instagram around.
Well, when
The
the
pod
video
comes out at 12. We'll put it out around 3.
Yeah, if you want.
But-
Whoever loses has to do the next forfeit.
Which we'll also put a thing up on Instagram. You guys get to choose that again.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching or listening. Depends. And we'll see you next time.